I've said this before and I'll say it again. Be yourself. Period. Don't worry about what somebody else got going on. Don't try to compare yourself to anybody else. What makes you unique is the fact that you are 100% you. So live in that, stay in your lane, be you. You are the only you and you do it the best. So be yourself, buddy. And in all that, be confident. I think the saying goes, comparison is the thief of joy. So when you are focused and fine-tuned to worrying about yourself, that confidence will speak volumes for you before you can even open your mouth. Drink your water, mind your business. What's up, you guys? It's Bryant and I'm back with another video. Now, if this is your first time around here, again, my name is Bryant and I make style and lifestyle content for bigger guys. Well, I make content for everybody, but I make content specifically with bigger guys in mind because, as you can see, I am a bigger guy. So if you like the sound of that, I want you to scroll on down this page a little bit more, find the subscribe button, click subscribe, and while you're at it, there's a bell icon right beside that button. I want you to click that icon, that way you can be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And while you're doing all that, check out the description box. There you'll find links to all of my social media accounts, that way you can follow me everywhere I am, especially over on Instagram, which is where I share a lot of style and lifestyle inspiration. So a couple years back, I want to say it was about 4 years actually, 3, I don't know. A couple years ago, I shared this video called Style Tips for Bigger Guys. And when I made that video, I had no idea how it would change my channel. Like, you guys are amazing. I just first want to thank you so much for all the love and support you showed on that video. I really sat down to make that video specifically for the guy I was in high school, because going through high school and all the way up until, like, I want to say my early adult years, I struggled so much with self-confidence. I wish I would have heard some of that stuff when I was growing up. Now, it's been a couple years, so I wanted to sit down today and give you guys an updated version of that video. I've read a lot of blog posts and articles, and I've seen a lot of YouTubers share tips for bigger guys, and although a lot of the tips they share are amazing, some of them come off as a little biased. I feel like some of it may be triggering for someone who may be struggling with being a bigger guy, and I feel like it's best received from somebody who has a similar experience. So who else better to give you advice than the kid? So my very first tip is to don't wait. A lot of times we're not 100% confident in our bodies, so we have this idea that we want to lose weight and get fit before we can even start thinking about having better style. That couldn't be further from the truth. I think it's so important to have goals. Ultimately, we all want to be better. Shoot, I have friends that I think have the perfect body, but they have things about their body they want to change. We're all there. But of course, set those goals for yourself. That's completely fine, but you also have to celebrate yourself right now, take care of yourself right now, and love the body that you are in right now, because you are the perfect you that you are right now. We're always evolving, we're always changing. That can happen later on down the line, but as of right now, we have to focus on right now. Which brings me to my next tip, which is to take care of yourself. A lot of times we are so focused on dressing better that we're not thinking about taking care of our skin or taking care of our bodies. That stuff is absolutely important, especially when it comes to skincare and grooming. The very first thing that people see when they look at you is your face. And you can absolutely tell when a person doesn't take care of their skin. So taking a little bit of extra time to take care of yourself, to make sure your grooming is up to par, that can go a long way, and I want to say it's one of the top important things to consider whenever you wanted to boost your style. I actually recently just filmed and uploaded a video about my current skincare routine, so I'll leave a card above as well as a link in the description, that way you can check it out if you want to. So my third tip is to know your size, and I mentioned this in the last video, but size is so important. I know sometimes, and I used to be guilty of this myself, we think that if we wear clothes that are a little bit too big, that it'll mask or hide parts of our bodies that we don't necessarily like. It might make us look a little bit slimmer, but honestly it could potentially do the opposite. It could make our whole appearance just look a little bit sloppy, or it can make us look a little bit bigger than we actually are. So with knowing your size, it really just comes with trying things on. See how different sizes fit you. You don't want something that's going to fit too big or too tight. You want something that fits just right. I know that gets confusing for a lot of people, but whenever you're wearing clothes, you want them to be comfortable, have a little bit of room, not too much. That way it falls on the body a little bit nicer. And another pro tip is whenever you're trying things on, sometimes it may fit different depending on your body stance. So what may seem to fit while you're standing up may be completely uncomfortable when you're sitting down. So you want to try things on. You want to make sure that you're moving around. You want to see how it feels when you're standing still, when you're walking, and when you're sitting down. Also, pay attention to the different fits or cuts. Some things come in regular fit, some things come in slim fit, some things come in oversized. Like for me, for instance, I know that if it's a regular shirt, I can wear extra large. But if it's a slim fit, I'm definitely getting a double XL. And if it's oversized, I might go down to a large, or I'll wear the XL. So it's good to know how different fits fit you. So I mentioned this a little bit in the last tip, but my next tip is to try things on. I cannot stress that enough. I know a lot of times you want to go into the store, you want to be in and out. When you're shopping for clothes as a bigger guy, not only is it important to take the time and try on pieces to see how the fit is, but you want to take time to try on things that you may not have even considered before. Maybe things that you like and think it would look good on somebody else but not you. It's important to just pull that stuff into a dressing room, try it on to see how it looks on you, because you never really know until you try it out. Expand your horizons, buddy. Step outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes it'll shock you. So my next tip is, it's okay to try out colors and patterns. I know in the last video I spoke so negatively about neon colors, and although I still feel like for me neon colors isn't a thing, if you like neon colors, then try it on, see how it looks on you. Never feel restricted or feel like you have to limit yourself when it comes to colors or patterns. Again, this goes back to the last tip. Try it on, see how it looks on you. If it looks too busy on the body, then it's not for you. But if it suits you and it suits your personality and makes you feel good to actually wear it, then go for it. There's a lot of tips out there that tell bigger guys to stay away from things like busy patterns or horizontal stripes. Those ideas are outdated. Try on everything. I'm gonna say that like 100 times through this video. And it's also important when you're trying things on, don't try it on and look at it with whatever it is that you came out to shop in. Grab something in the store that you would potentially wear with it. You want to look at it with how it may look with an entire outfit. I also said this next tip in my previous video, but I still firmly believe it, which is why I'm repeating it again. My next tip is to find yourself a good tailor. Sometimes after trying on clothes, you may find that the shirt fits perfectly everywhere else but the sleeves, or the pants fit perfectly but they may be a little bit too long. With developing a good relationship with a good tailor, you can go in and invest a few extra dollars into making a piece fit specifically for you, which is so important. Your entire wardrobe should fit perfectly, and with that, sometimes you have to tweak a few things. So my next style tip is to find pieces that have high quality fabrics. I personally feel like fabrics can make or break a piece. Like, I've seen clothes that I like from a distance that I absolutely love. I get up on it and I see the fabric isn't quality, or I'll try it on and find that the fabric just doesn't fit my body. And by fitting my body, what I mean is that as I move around, sometimes the fabric, if it's not sturdy enough, can end up bunching under my arms. Especially in pants, I've seen with lower quality fabrics tend to rise. And this is something to consider when trying a piece on. Again, while you're in the dressing room, move around, see how the fabric lays on the body. Shirts that are a little bit more heavyweight always seem to lay a little bit better, but sometimes shirts that are lightweight or certain materials can end up hugging parts of the body that you don't want them to hug. But when it comes to pants, you always want pants that have a little bit of give to them or have a little bit of stretch to them, because again, it just makes them a little bit more comfortable. Another tip that I like to mention is to add a little bit of structure to your outfits. What I mean by adding structure is to find pieces that frame your body. So things like suit jackets can kind of square off the shoulders a little bit more, make them look a little bit broader, and that way it kind of tapers down the body. You can throw on a appropriate size slim fit button up. Typically those have tapered bodies, so it draws the body in a little bit with the fit. You want to look for things to frame your body to complement your silhouette. Layer your outfit. I feel like layering adds so much dimension and versatility to an outfit and just immediately elevates it, which is why I love the fall so much, because you can play around with layers. It's all in picking pieces that complement each other and also add a little bit of structure to the body. Adding things like jackets, cardigans, sweaters, those things can like automatically just boost your outfit so much. So the next tip I want to share is to add accessories to your outfit. Well put together outfit can completely miss the ball without the proper accessories. So adding things like hats, jewelry, watches, especially watches, can automatically improve an outfit. I think another important component, which is something I feel like a lot of people overlook, is how you smell. Always have on a cologne. I was watching this video on Twitter the other day. A bunch of celebrities had chimed in talking about Rihanna just always smells so good. And if they don't remember anything else about her, they remember that specifically. So I think it's always so important to leave a lasting impression on people with how you smell. You want to walk into a room and walk past someone and hear that dang, he smell good. It does something for the confidence. And if you're looking for suggestions for colognes to try, I have a couple. I like Clinique Happy for men. I like the Paco Rabanne 1 Million. I like Blue de Chanel, Prada Luna Rosa, Dior Sauvage. There's a bunch that I like, but if you're not really into colognes like that, check out Scentbird. With Scentbird, you can sign up for a subscription. And they'll send you a sample vial of cologne that you could try for the month. See how it goes with your body chemistry and see if you like it. Especially if you wanted to try out different colognes but don't want to commit to buying a full bottle, because it's nothing worse than buying a bottle of cologne that you don't necessarily like. Like, it's just nothing worse than it. The last thing I want to mention, or the last tip that I have, is to get inspired. There are tons of men's style and lifestyle blogs and YouTube channels out there. I'll do a search for like men's outfits ideas, or I will go through some of my favorite places to shop like ASOS and Express, and a lot of times I'll just pay attention to what some of the models are wearing in the photos. I make sure that I follow a lot of style influencers on Instagram. That way my feed is just full of like outfit ideas. Some of my favorites being Notoriously Dapper, Francis Lee Baker. I also follow Gentleman Mike. I just recently discovered Good Vibes Only 2020. Suisse, I think that's how you say his name. Y'all, so I'm sitting here editing this video, right? I got to this part and I was like, how can I have forgot to mention Lido Grizzly? His outfits are always so dope. So, and he also has a YouTube channel. I can't even think of all of them off the top of my head right now, so I'll link them all in the description box below. What I do if I like an outfit specifically, I will save it in my bookmarks over on Instagram. But anyway, you guys, those are my updated style tips for bigger guys. I hope you guys like this video. I just wanted to sit down and make this video to give you guys an updated version of my style tips, and also help encourage or inspire you to remain confident in what you have on, what you're wearing, just so that you're out here presenting the best version of yourself at all times and you're feeling confident while doing so. If you guys like this video, scroll on down, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Right beside the subscribe button there's a bell icon. Click that, that way you can be notified each and every time I upload a new video. I'll be uploading a lot more style content in the coming months, and I'm also sharing my weight loss journey. I'm in the process right now of losing a little bit of weight, and so I'm taking you guys on that journey with me. Check out the description box below. There you'll find links to everything that I mentioned in this video, and you'll also find links to my social media so you can check me out wherever I am. Until next time, I'm out. Bye. What's up, you guys? It's Bryant and I'm What's up, guys? It's Bryant and I'm back with another video. To wait until we're our ideal size, or I can't talk, that's a tongue twister. Our ideal size, or our